Hello, beloveds. Reverend Audra Nichole here, Spiritual Director of NextGEN Retreat. I am so excited for this year's annual in-person retreat once again after the hiatus of what we've all been through over the last 3 years. What's extra special about this particular retreat is that we are seeing more support and a greater response than we ever have before. So today I'm going to share a little bit about why we chose this year's title. Every year we have the same theme creation process. We did it again this year. And the group collective came up with the theme, Uncensored AF, Embrace Your Fire. Now I know that title might feel slightly, controversial, maybe even inappropriate, but that's okay. I had the honor and privilege of attending SOAR just a couple weeks ago at Asilomar. And the theme that we kept seeing over and over, whether it was a NextGen presenter or someone from the Leadership Council, the theme was disrupt. We have to disrupt if we're going to stay alive as a movement. If we're going to move with whatever needs to move to allow what's ready to be born to come through. So here we are, NextGeners, disrupting. But why AF? Do we have to cuss? We've gotten those questions. Do we have to cuss? No. But does it matter? Yes. One of the most profound experiences that our teaching provides this particular demographic is actual and practical experiences, often for the first time, where they get to learn by example that they are whole, perfect, and complete, that each one of us is a divine expression, not just when we mind our manners, when we wear our Sunday best and have the right bonnet on, but when we're messy, when we're not okay, and even when we cuss. Wow. Wow is what a lot of us say and feel when we really get to experience that for the first time. I know it was groundbreaking for me when I was being all kinds of things one day, and my practitioner teacher showed me that this teaching was still valuable, still present, even when I'm not perfect, eloquent, or even composed. Spirit Uncensored was born because Rev KC came to NextGen Retreat feeling unserved. And we cussed in our prayers at retreat. Sometimes it happens. We don't do it on purpose. We just flow. We allow it to be authentic. And that really inspired them. They'd never seen a ministry that could push the edges, that was outside the box. They'd never felt so witnessed. They'd never been in a space that was so authentic. That's what NextGen is for me. When we created this title, we actually had even a little bit of friction on our team. One of our team members specifically said, I'm not comfortable with this title because I don't think we can actually do that. We leaned in. Say more. What do you mean? This team member shared that they felt like even in our own NextGen authentic communities, there wasn't space for some opinions and philosophies that they held. They felt like they had to censor themselves if they weren't liberal enough. Wow, how profound. What an incredible opportunity to lean in, to be brave, to create the space. In this world today, everything is so divisive and polarized. You're for something or you're against something. There's no sacred space to just be and to disagree. NextGen is really leaning in to be that space, to come together, to have challenging conversations, to disrupt, and to honor. to lean into the shadows, to lean into the rougher edges, the places that so many philosophies, teachings, and even just social cultures tell us that God doesn't live. You know, there's so many teachings, so many ways that people are brought up that say you're not good enough, you're not worthy, unless. And you're certainly not divine when you're uncensored AF. I hope this helps shed a little light on what we're up to and why this title is important. And if we ruffled your feathers, I'm a little bit sorry to say that we're not sorry, because if we're ruffling your feathers, then we're shedding light on something. We're leaning in, we're learning where our growing edges are so that we can come together, so that we can be the living embodiment of these principles. Practice every day, not just when it's easy, not just when it's pretty, but even when it's uncensored. Much love.